My name is Jason Schneider. I'm the managing partner at WCG. I'm sitting here with Jason Watson, the founding partner of WCG, and today we're going to have a podcast on our accounting internship program.
Yeah, which is super exciting.
Super exciting. Thank you for joining us as we walk through this. We want to describe what's going on at WCG from an internship perspective. We want to outline what the internship program looks like, talk about qualified individuals, and really set the stage for what an accounting internship looks like here at WCG and what that can turn into from a career perspective.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. So, Jason, describe what goes into creating an internship program.
Well, it's a very unique situation because it is designed to take somebody who doesn't have any experience in accounting, maybe a little bit, but mostly it's academic, and to expose them to a public accounting world, but to also set them up for success. And as we've discussed in the preparation of this meeting or the podcast, this is not, I don't think, your typical internship. And I think internship is a watered down term. I think some internships are just, hey, you show up and you're going to scan a bunch of documents. You're going to put headphones on and roller skate around the office with paperwork and all those crazy things that you hear about. And this is more of a job, a position to help assess if you like tax or if you like doing accounting services or audit. Maybe we don't do audit at WCG, but you can at least get exposure to some of the other components of a public accounting firm. So we need to be able to give you that exposure and to train you so you can have some success. You will be doing real valued work at WCG, and we can't just throw you in there. So we have to design training, we have to design the mentorship, we have to design rechecks and follow-up and all that stuff to put you on the right path.
Okay. You know, you mentioned experience a couple times in there, and I think the practical experience. So I put myself in an intern's shoes. I'm a sophomore, junior, senior, maybe in the accounting industry. I'm looking at getting my master's right afterwards because I need 150 hours. And I'm wanting to set myself up for success once I graduate. And one way to do that is to gain practical experience. So I'm going to switch the roles a little bit. We were talking about the internship program here and how it was established and what it's useful for. But from a business owner's perspective, you know, we look at resumes all the time. And you see internship on there fairly consistently. So as a business owner, why is having someone have an internship or some type of practical experience in the accounting industry important?
I think it's huge. I think it's, first of all, you were exposed to the accounting industry, and academic accounting is not the same as really working the business. You're talking to clients, you may be talking to clients who aren't happy with you. A lot of things might be happening that you don't get exposed to in the academic world. So here you are with this experience. You've worked with others. You've been a little bit miserable because it's tax season, you know, and everyone's kind of fighting for the common cause. And here you are still in the business. You know, so you got one internship, two internships, and you're getting now your accounting degree. You want a third internship. You want to go get your master's. That tells me then that you've been exposed to some of the good sides, some of the bad sides, some of the challenges that we have in our industry that you don't get necessarily in the academic environment. And here you are still wanting to do the work.
You're turning your resume in, saying, I know what I'm in for. And that's huge from an employer's perspective.
I got a taste and I want seconds.
So to dovetail off that, what does an ideal candidate look like for an internship?
The biggest thing is just a high capacity for learning, just enthusiasm, high capacity for learning. And we get that typically. That's not hard to get. Somebody who just wants to just absorb everything and just run towards everything. That's the ideal candidate. We do need somebody who's hardworking. We do need somebody who understands that the internship work that they do for WCG is a value add to the team. And we need that dedication. We can't have it be like part-time. We can't have it like some weeks I'm in, some weeks I'm not, all that stuff. The team is relying on you, and we'll design a schedule that makes sense. It might be 20 hours, it might be 40, maybe 50, whatever you want for your internship. We'll design that schedule, and once we all kind of high five on that, then that's what we need. So we need that dedication as well. So high capacity for learning, enthusiasm, dedication to the team, to the effort, if you will. I think that's a good design for success.
Okay, when we were writing this job description, we put in there, and we actually had a phone call about this, where I said, hey, Jason, let's talk about who the candidates are, knowing that they have these types of qualities, but can we open it up to just business owners or business students in general?
Sure,
right?
Absolutely.
So an accounting student may be going down a different career path than a management student or a marketing student or an international business student. But we said, hey, this internship can be for business students in general, because you learn a lot of concepts about how a business operates.
Absolutely.
Can you expand on that?
No, I agree 100% with that. When I went to business school, I didn't like accounting. So I shied away from accounting. And maybe if I was an intern earlier, I would have said, hey, I might change my degree major to accounting or something along those lines. But regardless of what aspect you go into in the business world, having the experience of accounting and we in WCG, just to give a little background, we specialize in small business accounting and stuff like that. So you're going to get that exposure, whether you're finance, whether you're HR, whether you're operations, all those other offshoots from business school. You're always going to be able to rely on the experiences that you learn in an accounting firm, because small businesses still resort back to the numbers. They still resort back to how does this thing keep spinning and all that stuff. So if you're going into operations, if you're a manufacturing specialist, if you're a whatever, having some exposure to accounting and how it all comes together is just going to add to your current skill set.
Absolutely. You can see those students that are in like business marketing. They come into WCG, which we have a great platform to understand how businesses market themselves.
Sure.
Whether it's our clients or internally.
Yeah, exactly.
Taking a global look at how this actually works within a small business that has qualified employees and professionals, and really put your marketing hat on and figure out how that can interact with other small businesses.
Totally.
Okay.
It's funny you mentioned that because I talk, to clients all the time, and so do you, and I'll tell them we're a small business too. Certainly, we're an accounting firm, but we're a small business. We deal with the same problems all small businesses deal with. How to get more business, how to get more good business, how to determine what is good business, how to hire and train and all that stuff. How do we make the budget work? How do we do all those things? IT, all that. So just because we're an accounting firm doesn't mean that we're immune to marketing and IT and HR troubles. Operations is huge in our paperless environment. So it's great. You're going to see all that. And for those of you watching and listening, we're very open, you and I. If somebody comes in and says, hey, explain the marketing here, or can I sit in on one of those marketing meetings or business development or whatever, we're very open to that, even with interns. We will talk to about all aspects of small business, not just accounting, not just debits and credits.
Cool. So one last question, and then we'll wrap it up. But our job description has various Easter eggs hidden in it.
Sure.
And that kind of alludes to the culture here at WCG. One of those Easter eggs is someone who enjoys grilling out on the patio.
Yeah.
Why is that important? Why would that be in a job description?
We just, this is your family away from your family, and we want to be able to socialize.
Yeah.
Not that we're going to be best friends. That's okay. And some people honestly are like, look, I come to work, I go to my desk, I do my thing, I go home, that's it. But we would like to be able to build a relationship with you beyond just that working relationship. Let's know about you. Tell me what your interests are, your family, your friends, and all that stuff. A lot of people in this earth, not just in accounting or not just in our country, on this earth, have met their best friends at work, have met their spouse at work, all these things. And it just shows kind of who we are. Yeah, we take the work we do seriously. We have to because the client does. So we're just extending what the client demands of us to our staff, to our team. But when that ends, then we want to have the playfulness, we want to have the socialization to as much as somebody wants. I mean, we do 405s where we have a couple beers at 405 on a Friday. Maybe two-thirds of the firm is there. Sure. Other thirds going home, or other thirds like, I got more work to do, I'll just stay here. But no, that just shows a culture. I think one of the other Easter eggs, that I come up with is like you have to, throw a Frisbee and catch a Frisbee one-handed. Right. For obvious reasons. The other one's holding a beer,
Awesome. Well, I'm really excited about this internship program.
Absolutely.
I'm excited about the job that's posted. I'm excited about some of the phone calls that I'm receiving and getting to know these business professionals that are trying to make their mark and figure out where they're going to go. And what a better place to do that than, no better place to do that than WCG. So thanks for your time.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Again, Jason Schneider, the managing partner at WCG. Jason Watson, founding partner.
Yep.
Hope you enjoyed the podcast.
Thank you.